Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, we welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you are returning, thank you for supporting my channel. You are very much appreciated. So, Collective, today we're going to be doing a general angel message. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless reading, so when it finds you, it's for you at that time. If you do enjoy the reading, Collective, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does help to get the message out to more people in the collective that perhaps could need some guidance. And we'll have something to share in the comments that we can learn something from. So, let's get stuck in, Collective. Let's get stuck in. Interesting, Collective. Earlier, when I started on a different deck, and what I saw was the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So it could be that abundance is coming to you, that a King of Pentacles has got a message for you, someone that embodies that energy, whether male, female, or transitioning, right? But let's see what comes out. That was a different deck, and I'm totally caught up in. There's a King of Pentacles again. Fair enough. The Sun, the Star. Wow. Some drastic happiness is coming. It could be that it's coming to or going to a King of Pentacles. You know, in the collective there, that they're receiving happiness, that they're receiving enlightenment, and that's a very good thing. Let's have a little look. One more shuffle. Or perhaps two for good measure. Let's give it a... No? Okay. Fine. Right. The Ten of Wands, Collective. You are ending out a what seemed like a very difficult cycle, right? But what's important about this Ten of Wands for me is that on the back it's a lattice, right? That shows that in some situations, you didn't just go through the situation. You crossed those T's and dotted those I's. That is to say, you managed to organize your thoughts and organize the situations in a way that has now helped you to move forward, that you can honestly say, well, all these wands were thrown at me. Now I have control over them. Now they are protecting me. These situations have helped to build my intuition, build my instinct, right? They're now a part of my armor. Yeah. The Seven of Swords. I'm curious about the Seven of Swords. Let me just get one more card. Yeah, right. So, what it feels like is you overcame whatever these snakes down here were doing, collective, right? But it's more than that. You understand that in life, storms come and go. Just because you've made it through one challenge, you can see it's a clear sky here. It can become cloudy in the blink of an eye. Therefore, to hold on to your thoughts and ideas and to move to a new cycle, that you have to make some sacrifices along the way. Some more belief systems and some ideas that no longer serve you, that no longer have, I wouldn't say power over you, but we can believe things maybe that our family said to us, friends said to us. And when you start to build your own ideals and you learn and grow, that's the point, right? And the most intelligent, the wisest people know fool rogues a fool. Because there's always more to learn. There's always more to grow. Somebody who thinks they know everything typically knows nothing, right? We learn and we grow. We learn from other people who have more experience than us. And here we have this queen here rules over this energy. This is the realm of absolute, the spiritual realm. Excuse me, collective. And you can see here that it's almost like you can't see this person. You can see a little bit of them. But this could be a male, female. It could be anyone who carries this Queen of Wands energy. That now they hold all of this spiritual energy. And now they're going towards their new beginning. A new construct, perhaps a new soul tribe, perhaps. Whatever it is, it's a positive nature because here with the Queen, the sunflowers here, the sun is implied with the fire energy, embodying Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this leadership energy, but in a creative manner, right? Your internal realm is what's bringing this in. It could be that this is coming towards you because of your efforts, collective, because you have focused on your money, you're focused on your career, you're focused on your prospects instead of, sort of mithering around and wondering when the universe is going to help, or you realize that you have to work with the universe along the process. Yeah, exactly. This is self-esteem. The universe moving to into new beginnings, self-esteem, self-respect. and saying, I deserve to have a new beginning. You know, good for you, collective. Good for you. And it's like you have the vision to see here. See how this is illuminated here. How we said earlier about the thoughts and ideas that come together that you take to a new realm are here, plain for you to see. You can see the lessons and you can see the guidance going towards your North Star. That these lessons were all meant to be. It's not about hatred, it's not about the pain anymore. Instead, it's what have we learned? And that is how the universe moves you forward because you can go through the portal then into a new direction. Justice. 9 of self-actualization. The Hanged Man. And the Knight of Swords. You know what, collective? That's amazing energy. It's like this is what you're being moved into, right? This higher level of understanding with Piscean energy. And here, justice, the 9 of Pentacles, this Piscean energy. And then we have this forward movement, this communication here, which looks very healthy. Anything that no longer serves you. And this eagle here can speak of a higher mind. Particularly when we look at Scorpionic energy, which isn't included in this card, but the eagle is, right? That is seeing things from a higher perspective. And not in a cliched way. It's about the evolution of self, right? That you've reached the air realm, that you've reached another sense of self, that you can see things for what they truly are. But now you can. It kind of, does it control you? No. Does it? Why did it control you in the past? Perhaps is the question. You know, why did you need to be controlled in the past? You know, here we have the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and Strength at the end again, like it was in the last reading. And at the end again, and I shuffled these cards, we've got the Six of Wands, victory at the end here. I mean, look at this, collective. We've got the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and and Strength. This is your spiritual strength here, like we mentioned earlier, that has come together for you to have with this divine, higher feminine energy, right? This psychic energy, this knowing, this mystical energy, which is helping to build this milk and honey, this wish fulfillment that's coming to you, no matter what that looks like to you. After all, they are cups, so these don't have to be material things. This can be your happiness, your stability, your mental clarity, some peace and quiet for once, you know? And here's strength at the end because you were loyal to self and perhaps because victory is here and wish fulfillment. If your wish fulfillment was a person or a situation to reconcile, then because you were loyal, collective, you're being seen for who you truly are, you know? You held true throughout the process, you know? With the Six of Wands here, I mean, this is Leo energy. You know, there's some very healthy fire energy coming up in this reading, collective. Self-actualization here in the center. Let's keep going. We're going to use the Hermetic deck for this. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It could be a love offer, collective, but what it feels like to me is stepping out into the world with a fresh cup, right? And saying, do you know what? This is my new beginning. This is what I'm achieving for myself, and I hope that it can help other people in the process. You know, that you didn't have to bother anyone, manipulate anyone, harm anyone. You just got on with life. No matter what was thrown at you, you became the victor because you didn't have to lie, manipulate, steal, bully, or otherwise behave badly. What does that speak about the other people? It speaks entirely on their behavior and how they have to go through life by lying about others or stealing, utilizing baneful magics to try to take people out, steal from people who show them nothing but. It's just quite sad, you know? The Ten of Swords, exactly. It's the end of a difficult cycle here. This Gemini energy again is popping up, right? That these lessons that were learned, they may have led to ruin, but you got yourself back up and carried on moving. This energy is now contained because your thoughts here are able to control. You can control yourself. It's not about asserting yourself and controlling others. How do you control yourself? The Sun energy here is also implied here and here with the Queen of Wands, right? It took your feminine aspect of self to stop and ask questions, to stop go in life, and instead to analyze, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups here, right? This blended pleasure. It could be that this could be a real group of people, but what you took from it was working on self, and now you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that's what this is possibly leading to if you're not quite there yet, collective. That what is actually happening here is that you're moving towards a brand new beginning with this moon in Cancer here. It's like this is you beaming, collective, having a glow up, right, with the star here, aligning your planetary energy or aligning with the planetary energies. Like you've gone through your Saturnian return and you've learned those lessons. You can see through the murkiness of the Neptunian energy, right? The moon energy here, with the feminine energy is implied again, right? And down here with the high priestess, perhaps you're reaching up into more spiritual, mystical understandings, reaching into Hermeticism or reaching more into astrology, tarot, something like that that can help you to help you to see from a broader perspective, right? To broaden your horizons instead of looking through the same lens you always have. The Six of Swords here with the Page of Cups. Yeah, Spirit's taking you to a new beginning. This is definitely a new beginning, an expansion of your imagination. Because you learned these lessons, you can see them for what they are. Now you've got to land with a 7. Well, now you can leave behind what doesn't serve you. Now you may have new ideas, which are developing into a new beginning. And the snakes don't like that. They don't like that, collective. Oh, well, what are we supposed to do about that? Nothing. It's not your responsibility, collective. It's not your responsibility what other people think of you. It's not your responsibility to worry about what people, no, it's none of your business what people think of you. Do what they want to do. And the Queen of Wands here again, justice indeed. Your healing has led to this vivacious nature of self. It's like you've almost been given like a soul rejuvenation here with the star. Like this spiritual energy is running through. Like you've awoken your higher chakras to reconnect with the divine, and that's charged your lower chakras as well, so that you can manifest at a faster rate, a more consistent rate. Almost like it is like a soul rejuvenation, an empowerment of self, even. Yeah. And justice. It was always meant to be like this. But you had to learn the lessons in the process, collective. You had to learn the lessons. Yeah, this self-actualization with the Knight of Pentacles most definitely feels like with the Hangman next to it. And the Emperor, yeah, you had to stand your ground somehow, right? You couldn't live in somebody else's garden anymore, and you had to make forward movement. It took time, but slow and steady wins the race every time, right? It's not about greed. It's about building your own personal abundance. When you build your own abundance, it's yours. It comes from your spiritual, it's an extension of your spiritual energy. Like in project management, we speak about time, money, and cost. Hang on a second. Time, cost, and scope. Sorry, I should know this basic. But here, right, you can see that that's exactly what you've achieved. That's what these pentacles are for. We've already had, in the last reading, I think it was, the Nine of Cups came out there. And here we've got the Nine of Cups here, right? It's like all these nines speak about absolute abundance, standing in your ground. It could be here that somebody tried to slow down an emperor, but it feels more like it was meant to be like this. So if there's a divine masculine out there who's perhaps a little bit bitter because they felt like they were tricked out of their spot or like they were put to one side or something like that, it was always meant to be because you needed to see things from a higher mind, whether you're male or female, to carry the divine masculine energy, right? If that's your predominant energy, just know that this was meant to happen as it was meant to be, because now you're free, right? When I'm speaking to, and I can't wait this up, the Empress there at the bottom of the deck, right? I'm going to put it with the Hangman. That's what Spirit just said to me. Like they're meant to, they both had to be they both had to go through these drastic life lessons. It's like, because there's no emperor without the empress, right? So in order for them to understand each other and the situation, they had to go within, right? If it was deceit with these snakes over here who tried to trick either one of them with pleasure or fool them with pain or instill fear in some way with the Lord of Ruin here, they both, underneath here, you can see they both overcome that. They're both having a glow up in some way. And the Chariot with Justice on a split. right? Justice is coming in super fast, especially here as the next card is the Knight of Swords. There is some fast movement the universe is making. It could be angels and ancestors doing it. It could be anything collective. It could be either one of them. Whoever I'm speaking to out there, congratulations if there's a love towards you. If it's a case of that either one of them are charging forward in their career or their prospects, good for you as well, collective. You know, it's all a part of your growth because now you're aligned. Lord of harmonious change here with the Two of Pentacles, and change is coming quickly. The Ace of Wands down here. Yeah, the Fool, right? The Fool is Uranus energy for me as a reader. And when we look at this, right, and we say, okay, this is the beginning of a cycle, right? With some people consider this to be Aries because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac cycle. Well, to have this Ace of Wands here, that's Keta, that's a beginning. It's most definitely that a new beginning has been wrought here. And moreover, this is the first emanation of in the twos in Hokmah, which means wisdom. We just spoke about wisdom with these two from a higher state of mind. That if this is one person and they have become their own empire, and then to understand that it's that they had to see this. This was important, right? Because you can't see the forest from the trees collective. You have to take a step back. You have to take a step back. Right? The Eight of Wands here. See what I mean about fast movement? Something huge is on its way, collective. Yeah, this healing energy. Healed. Because this is typically heartbreak. But if you've been through, like I said earlier, you've been through your Saturnian return and you've healed, then this is balancing it out. The scales of Matt, right? That on one hand you've got the heart, you've got the feather. The scales of Matt decide whether or not you release that karma or not. And indeed, heaven and hell are states of mind. So whether or not you remain in a karmic cycle, whether or not you can leave those karmic cycles, have the death and rebirth with the scorpionic energy with a purpose and move forward. And it seems like both of these aspects are two separate people forward. If it's one person, they are whole in themselves and they are capable of moving forward. The Hanged Man again, right underneath the Hanged Man. Right, someone's wish fulfillment is coming forward. Right, someone's been initiated into a whole new beginning here. And you can see clearly through the foggy murkiness that was the Neptunian energy in the past. And that's also been healed. Because don't forget the Queen has got the wand, the Queen has got the torch. These, in the realm of absolute, they're torch bearers. That's why Knight is the spiritual warrior, right? The Queen is the creative. The King is the visionary. Because they're in the highest realm. Strength at the end here. Six of Swords. Now look, the Six of Swords here was strength. What did we say earlier? Right? Now as you can see those lessons, and here, because of your loyalty, it's been illuminated, collective. The truth of you is being seen, or the truth of someone that you care about, or your environment, something like that. Because the Six of Swords can be self-respect, self-esteem, but being taken, and it says the Lord of earned success, because you had to learn the lessons that you are worthy. You are worthy of this. You're worthy of a new beginning. You're worthy of not being used and abused. You're worthy of your wishes being fulfilled if everybody else can. And temperance, balance is here. All of your elements are balanced. Capricornus energy on one side, feeding into the cauldron of creation here, right? With stability, grounding, structure. And the other cup here is scorpionic energy, Scorpius, right? The higher realms from Keter, right? The highest in the Kabbalah, the highest Sephiroth, feeding both into this. This is right at the bottom, the tens, and this is right at the top. And in the middle is everything in between, the manifestations that come about. And with Sagittarius energy, the philosophy that comes with it, your personal philosophy, your personal growth, no matter what that looks like to you. Wow. What a reading, collective. Let's keep going. Let's have at it. We're going to use the Angels of Atlantis. Although, to be fair, they're all the archangels, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Where should we put these? Yeah, close to the collective. Archangel Gabriel, balance. Archangel Jophiel, liberation. Archangel Sandalphon, love. And Archangel Zadkiel, romance. And Archangel Uriel, friendship. Look at that, collective. What did we just say? That this could be a love offer or something? Even if it could also be self-love here, collective. right? They're both aspects of it. And the two, we already have the Queen here and we've got the Ace here, the light bearers. These two coming together here, it could be your own personal inner union that you found the self-love, and that is why Manipura is bursting, and that's why you're having this glow up. In addition to that, your higher state of mind has brought balance to the situation, where we've got the Hanged Man here and here, right? And we've got both the Emperor and the Empress, so your masculine and feminine polarities are actually coming into alignment if they haven't already, and this is what liberates you, because now you're free to say, I am able to achieve what I want to. I may love who I want to. I might be who I want to be. I can pursue the career that I want to. I'm not answerable to anyone. I am me. You're not a servant or a slave to somebody else, collective. See two people here as well. This could most definitely speak about a union. So if it is for you, collective, congratulations if you're coming into a union with your emperor or your empress, your soulmate, your higher level soulmate, or, maybe you're coming into contact with your soul tribe. And that's where you'll meet love, the love. One more card, collective. We're going to use the angel cards. One card, please, Spirit. One card. Don't forget, collective, if you have enjoyed this reading, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. The Knight of Pentacles, light of understanding, acquires knowledge, and cures illnesses. Yeah. What did we just say about healing, collective, having a glow up? And the King of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. If this speaks about a divine masculine and they're following their truth, and also it says here, obedience and calms anger in anyone. That's a very calm king, right? Very grounded. It takes a lot to anger them. It could be that someone was pushed to their edge time and time again by narcissistic people or liars, people who they thought they could trust. I mean, I can certainly relate to that, collective, because we all carry the masculine and feminine energy. But what it feels like here is that someone has found their understanding and they're liberating themselves from whatever they were thrown into. And they've come out the other side a bit of a badass, to be fair. So congratulations, collective, whoever I'm reading for. I'm proud of you. If nobody ever tells you, collective, I'm proud. 2222 on the clock there. Unity again. That speaks about union, unity of self, unity with the universe, absolute alignment. Wow, collective. What a reading. Well, thank you for being here with me, collective. I'm so happy that I can read for you, and I'm so happy to see that subscribers are going up, and that shows that people are finding benefit from these readings, and I'm so grateful to have you here. So thank you for supporting me in these early stages, and hopefully we can go on this journey together. All right? Thank you, collective. And as always, please take care of yourselves.